Hello, my loves. Today I want to talk to you about Yoni Eggs, so crystal and jade eggs. So these beautiful crystals here, it's shaped like an egg. Yes, this is something that you do insert into your vagina. So I want to tell you a little bit about kind of the history as well as really the healing properties that I've experienced, that my clients experience using this beautiful crystal egg. So Yoni eggs have been used in ancient China, specifically in the Taoist tradition. So in Taoism, it was believed that these eggs, these crystals, were inserted in the vagina to build up the muscles in the vagina. Some may say it was more of like a Kegel exercise, but also it had an energetic component. And really this energetic component was to bring forth more sensation within the vagina, develop a closer relationship to your yoni, to your womb space, and really it was a crystal that you could program with any intention that you truly wished to help facilitate, whether it was for release, for connection, for greater power, greater chi, right? Greater life force energy to be running through your body and through your energy. So it is said that with a strong vagina, strong yoni, you can really cultivate more of your power, more of this life force kundalini energy that is really healing energy. It is creative energy. It is this source that brings life, creates birth, rebirth, everything. Specifically, my journey with the Yoni egg was a way to connect with my body in a new way. When I mean by new way, I was really seeking this greater connection to myself, to energy, to pleasure, really tapping into new forms of pleasure, of wisdom that I felt like my body had, but I didn't know how to access. So I actually have a Yoni egg meditation for beginners. So if you recently purchased a Yoni egg, feel free to look below in the information. I have details on how to access that meditation. But I want to share with you a little bit about my experience in the first few times that I used a Yoni egg. Around the time that I knew, hey, I want to use different tools to access greater pleasure, and was really getting over this idea of using a vibrator. Like something always felt off to me around using vibrating toys or silicone toys, just because something didn't have like an element of, I don't know, of like a sacredness or aliveness to it. And some of you may know that crystals actually are alive, right? So crystals do come from the earth. They have properties, they have healing properties, like they have different uses. Specifically, this one is unicorn jade, and to me, it was like, this is my manifestation crystal. This is what I use to manifest, call in certain feelings, certain intentions, where an obsidian, for example, is more shadow work when I'm releasing things of unworthiness or feelings of, lack of self-confidence and maybe those denser emotions that I want release. That being said, because it is alive, crystals are alive, you can actually program them for specific intentions. So it is such a beautiful practice to really hold the crystal, feel like the sensation of it, the weight in it, knowing that it is a tool for you to really tap back into your greater wisdom that your body has, that your yoni has, right? So with this, you would insert the yoni or the crystal egg, and definitely if you're a beginner, I recommend stringing. So you can string in the egg just so you don't feel like, oh my gosh, what's up there? It's God, right? Of course, there's a practice where you get more comfortable with the egg being inserted, knowing that you can use the string to pull it, to adjust it, to really explore different sensations with the egg inside, right? But most importantly, using the egg allows you to tap into this energetic component, right? So oftentimes we may have numbness within our vagina, within our vaginal walls. Sometimes we have discomfort. Sometimes there's pain. So really this is a gentle way of connecting with the sensations within our vagina and seeing what wants to come up, right? Seeing what's there, seeing what wants to be surfaced. Just as much as your connection to your vaginal walls, it is also a great way to connect with your womb space. So if your intention is for more creativity, to really connect to your creative power, your creative essence, you can also use the egg inserted to do womb breath exercises and really connect deeper into your body. So I'm really just doing this intro video around Yoni eggs just to share also about my experience. So when I first started practicing with the Yoni egg, I was amazed that, okay, first time that I inserted the egg, I was like, whoa, I don't really feel much, right? And I'm like, oh, how crazy. Like, I'm not really feeling much. Like, that really showed me just a little bit how disconnected I was from my body, from my womb space. Like, how can I have something inserted and literally not feel it, right? So that was something that really called attention to how can I create more connection within my body using the breath, right? Using the Yoni egg, using just my focus to breathe into this specific area, into my body, to see what's there, what wants to come up. And if there is numbness, getting curious and really opening up to, okay, like noticing, hey, I am numb here. What can really make me sit with that numbness, see what maybe I've been avoiding or have been resisting, right? So throughout my journey, as I did different practices, sometimes it was just like inserting the egg and breathing with my body, right? Seeing what wants to come up. It wasn't always a self-pleasure practice. Then I did start to explore further into the self-pleasure aspect, right? Calling in more turn on, calling in more of this turn on energy to start to flow through me while the egg was inserted, noticing that like I can actually squeeze my vagina, squeeze my pelvic floor, and really feel different sensations, right? Different sensations of my body, noticing that like just my body itself and the energy moving through my body can create more turn on, more pleasure, more of this capacity to feel, and really connecting back to my awareness, right? My physical awareness of my body and what wants to come up or come through. And really like towards maybe, a year going into the practice, I finally got to experience no touch orgasms, right? So this aspect of being able to orgasm with just the egg inserted, using my breath, my body, almost like these natural intuition of my body to squeeze, to release, to open, to receive, to surrender into more pleasure, more sensation. That was really a life-changing experience for me when I learned that my body can enter these states of bliss and of ecstasy without the physical stimulation, without the fantasizing. It's me purely being curious about my energy and my body's experience of moving the energy that allowed me to tap into this, greater connection, this greater physical sensational experience of what I am now really teaching, which is how your sexuality can be a path to your ascension, how your sexuality is not separate from spirituality, that your sexuality is actually the key in unlocking greater power, greater love, greater beingness in your body, in your full reality. So that's why I say that the egg is something that I definitely recommend to explore. Explore how this crystal can really change your life, how this crystal Yoni egg can bring you closer into all parts of you that really want to show up and come through. And with that being said, I'm going to channel a little bit. This is something new for me. I have no idea what's going to come through. I want to just channel from the wisdom of the crystal egg and the lineages. So any master that wants to come through from the Taoist tradition, I'm going to open up the space. So let's begin and let's see what comes up. Okay. I come forth to share with you the wisdom, the knowledge, the knowing that it is within the crystal, yet it is the crystal within you. the crystal energy that is activated within you, within your body, within your being, that shows up to show you a way. It shows you a path. And knowing that is purely yours. As this wisdom has been given through each generation, through each lineage, know that sometimes it is simple as calling in any masters, any support, any guides. We are always here for you. That the channeling within you, calling in within you, sometimes is as easy as a breath, as a knowing that you have the power. You have the power to sense in your body, to feel in your body, to know that each sensation is greater knowing, is greater knowledge, and greater power. Knowing that your sexuality is not separate, that your power comes from your sexuality, that this idea of fifth dimensional or ascension brings along your sensuality and sexuality. It is through your body, it is through us and your body that you tap into this great knowledge. It's in the yearning of knowing. It's in the yearning of the desire of knowing all parts of you. Desire is here for you to push you to greater exploration of your yoni, of this area that has been neglected for so many years. It is time to reclaim the knowledge and the wisdom that your yoni has for you, for others. We ask you to breathe into the space of your heart, of your womb, knowing that this connection can become stronger as you begin to do this work of knowing yourself. Knowing that we are here for you as you tap in to this wisdom that lies in the womb space. You are guided, you are supported, and that you do this for not just yourself, but generations back and generations forward. Thank you for listening to this transmission and for being curious and open. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Closing out the sacred space. Wow. Well, I thank you for listening and hope that the messages that were shared with you can really aid you on your journey of exploration, of self-discovery. May your heart guide you and may you open up petal by petal. So thank you so much. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to subscribe, hit the follow button, and I hope to connect with you more. And if you want other types of content like this, feel free to comment below. And have a wonderful day. Sending you so much love and magic.